Hey, good evening, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Is the screen visible to you all?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay. Just inform me when it is available.
It is now.
Okay. Fine. In the last session, what we have done, let's do the recap. Anyone who can help me out? In the last session, what we have done, we have seen the modules. We have seen the components. Can anyone tell me how many components are there?
4.
4.
Out of which, how many are free?
2 would be free.
What are those?
Power
Which
BI
ones?
desktop
Okay.
service.
Service, we need to go for the this one, licensing. We have Power
Power BI
BI,
desktop and mobile.
yeah, Power BI mobile and this are free, and the rest is your Power BI service and your report, Power BI report server. We need to go for the licensing. Good, good to know this. And in the modules, how many modules are there?
4.
This
6.
module is according to, yes, total 6 modules are there. And this your syllabus has been done with this help only. What is first one?
Pre-processing data.
Pre-processing. Yes. The second one in this?
Data moduling.
Yes. Third?
DAX.
Good. What does the DAX stands for?
Data analyze visualization. Sorry, expression.
Yes. And the next is your visualization. Then followed by your service. Fine. These are the 5, and one more module, that is your mobile. Because server module is nothing there, just we need to upload the data. Whatever the data you are having, the data you need to upload. Okay. So here you will be creating an app that also will be included. That is also included in your service. Mobile app you need to create. That app is the link will be given to you. In a real scenario, only 5 are there. Okay. When we're talking about the real scenario, modules are 5 and components are 4, out of which the free are 2 and the licenses 2. Got it. And after this, now the first step is that we are going for your module 1. We are going to discuss today a module 1. In module 1, what we need to do, we are doing with your pre-processing of your data. For pre-processing a data, what you are doing it in your Power BI, we are trying to extract the data. Okay. To extract the data, we have an option given to you, get data. This is an interface. This is your interface. And to get the entry pointers, to get the data, in your home tab, we have a get data option. In the get data, we have all the data available to you. But when you are taking this data, when you are taking any data in this, there are the different modes of getting the data. That is called connectivity mode. Connectivity modes. In your Power BI, how we are connecting the data through this connectivity mode only. The first mode in this is your import mode, and the second one here is your direct query mode, and third is your live mode. Okay, they are the three modes over here. So let me tell you what is happening in this. Whenever you are trying to connect any data, by default, you will be taken up by your import mode. So let me do one example for you. I'll just create a small file for you. Let me go with your product and a sales. Okay. A small file, I'm just creating it. I have an A product with an 100 value sales and a B product with my 200 value and my C product with 300 and followed by your D product with your 400. Let's go with the 4 values and I'm saving it. Here I'm saving as a sales. This is your sales data. So I'm saving as a sales data. So it's a text file. Once I have saved this, let me get data into the Power BI. So how to get this data into Power BI? We have to go for your get data. In this get data, there's an option called text to CSV. See, as I'm going to text to CSV, here it is taking me to the location. This is your location where we have created. So let me pick up this data. Just pay attention to the steps which I'm taking place because I'll be recalling it again. Here, what is happening? The column 1 and column 2 has been shown to you, product 1 and sale. By seeing the data, you can say the columns are on which side? Columns are towards your left side of your cell. And actually, when this numbers are in the number format, they will be on the right side. So you need to do the transformation. First is that they are not they don't have any metadata. That is, your product should be your heading and the column name should be your product and the other column should be your sales. So there is a lot of changes you need to do. You need to transform it. So that's the reason I'm going for the transform data. Once you click on the transform data, it's a good habit to use a transform every time. Here what is happening, here you are reaching to your Power Query Editor. Any action performed over here will be recorded into your applied step. This is the interface of your Power Query Editor, and everything which is get into this will be your with query, as the word query has been there. So all your data sources will be considered as a query. And the first thing what I need to do, I need to change this column to column 1 to product 1, column 2 to sales. How could I do it? There's a transform tab. In your transform tab, we have used first row as an header. Just click over it. See here, by clicking what had happened, promoted the header, changed the data type. So here, and simultaneously you can look it up here. Simultaneously at the back end, what is happening? The Power Engine has been provided with your M language, that is a mashup language. And after doing that, you can see the data type at the top over here. Can you, everyone with me? You can make out my mouse. Anyone?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So now here you can see the sales also, it is representing the data type as a text. So I need to convert this. So how to do that? I can go in a 2 ways by selecting all this. By putting a shift, you can select this and go to the transform tab. In the transform tab, we have a detect data type. So it will be done simultaneously to all the files, but it is not doing because some reason. Okay, so I'll just revert back to my and I'm going to my home page, and by manually I'm doing it. Here is your whole number, so I'm converting this to whole number. Why this error? Oh, it's 00. It's not 200. It is 00. So let me. So here in the source, you can refresh it. See, in between, if you are trying to connect to the steps, it will be saying you are in between. Now you got it. I did the changes in your this file, and I had refreshed over here. And when the numbers are in the number format, it will be represented by your towards your right hand side. Okay. Now the transformation is done. My data is ready to go. What I need to do, I need to apply this. Once I'm applying it, what is happening? It will be pushed to your Power BI now. Totally, how many rows are there? Total, how many rows are there?
4.
4 rows. Here at the bottom, you can check it out. We have 2 columns and 4 rows. Every time you can check it out. Okay. So here, why I'm saying you will come to know in a fraction of a second. Here is my data now in a proper manner. Fine. When I put up the data information over here, this see here. What does the storage mode? The name of the file is sale, and the storage mode is what? Import. And it is not asking me anything. Okay, it is not asking me anything. So that means it by default, your the connectivity mode is your import mode. And when we are using an import file, so what is happening? Any type of a file can be accessed over here. It supports all kind of data. Okay, whether the data is stored on a database, it will support. Whether the data is stored in the file system, it will support. Whether the data is on the cloud, it will support. Now let's go to the next part. That is your direct query mode. For the direct query mode, I need to connect to your database only, because it will be supported to databases only. When we are trying to connect to your database, when we are trying to connect to any databases, then the picture comes into the mind is that your Power Query, direct query mode comes to into action. So here it is supporting, it supports only database files, data sets. You cannot say data sources or data sets. Okay. It supports only the data which is in the database only. Clear? And when we are trying to connect this, what are the things? Whenever we are trying to connect this, we need to have some prerequisites. So what are the prerequisites we require? Pre-requirement or prerequisites? There are 5 prerequisites required for this. First one is that you need to have your name of that database, name of the database, DB location. The second thing is that we need to have your database name, that is your server name. Then you have to have your credentials, that is your username, and then second one, last is a password, then followed by your port ID. This optional. Port ID is an optional. If it is there, fine. If not, no issue. If any. Okay. These 5 things are must to get into your connect to your data source. Fine. So let me connect to this data source. To connect this data source, what I need to have, first I need to have my DB location. At this moment, I am connecting to my server data that is on my SSMS. So I have to have your, if you're going for any remote server, so you, at this moment, I am connecting with my database with your SQL Server Management Studio, and your SQL also will be taken place in this only. Here, if I'm going for any server base, remote servers are there where they are located somewhere else. So what is that? They will go with your SQL server. This is my DB name. Okay, and then I need to have my location. I need to have my location where exactly it is located. So here it will be a location. Here it will be your URL given to you, and then you will have your username and a password. Once you are done with your username and password, authentication will be done with your port ID. At this moment, I am having my server on my system, so I'm going for my Windows authentication. Everyone with me? I'm going with for Windows authentication, and I'm trying to connect the data. Once I'm connecting the data, my CR server, SQL server with the port ID, everything, you can see it over here. Everyone with me, able to check. So what I want is, I want the server name. So what I'll do it, I'll pick it up here from here. Because it's on my system, so it is happening. If not, the things will be provided by the company to you. The logins will be provided by the company to you. Now, once I am connecting to the server, so this optional, and there is an two connectivity mode is coming up. Whether I can go for the import mode or I can go for your direct mode. So what is happening for the import mode and what is happening into the direct mode, I'll be showing you very soon. At this moment, I'm selecting my direct query mode. Whenever the query comes into the picture, you should understand that it is talking about some query language. Okay. So as I click OK, you can find my databases are from your SQL. I'll just pull up my databases meanwhile. See here, these are my databases. That is your AdventureWorks 2019, AdventureWorks W2 2022, Amazon DW. Okay. So for your, yeah, it has fetched the same databases. Your AdventureWorks 2019, AdventureWorks DW 2022, Amazon DW, and we have BCA and so on. So whatever the data you want to fetch it from here, you can fetch it. For example, I am fetching the data from F1 folder, or we can go with the Castra. We have a Castra folder, and I have an hospital's data over here. Oh. Or if not hospital management, let me take it up the hospital data. There is one table. So let me pull up this table. When I'm trying to pull up this table, see this, everyone with me. See here, what is happening? The patient ID is inappropriate. All the metadata, the headings of your column are properly done. And by seeing this, I can make it out there is no error in any data. So when you find that there is no error, insurance policies are there. And with respect to the time, so we can change it. Few changes has to be done, but the rest we can go for it. For us, as per the training, we can directly go for your, mostly this data will be organized data. So we can skip the transform data. So we can go for the load data. Considering the time constraint, I'm going to direct loading of the data. Now, when I'm talking about direct loading, see what is happening over here. It says to you whether you are ready to connect with this server data with your risk factor over here. When you are adding second data information to your source, include the queries that are other settings. So what is happening? This is the other settings, and only other sources you trust. If you trust that this sales data will not be giving a problem to you, you can access it. This traditional security risk will be appearing. This is the step. Once you click OK, your hospital management data is getting loaded. Now creating connections over here. So once I was, let me go very slow. Okay, meanwhile the data is loading, I can do one thing. See here, whenever we are asking is, this is asking you whether to go in a direct mode or import mode. So what is happening? It is only supporting to your databases, whereas this was supporting your all type of a data. Fine. So what is happening? Which one is the best? They will ask you. As per the interview type of question, this is very important. The interview question. The first entry, there's how many mode of connections are there, and why and how they are supreme to each other. On what basis it is supreme? See here, your hospital management data has been loaded. Your data is loaded. Fine. Now I just want to show you as I click on this. Everyone with me, please pay attention over here. Uh, as I click on the sales data source, what is happening? The name sales is coming up and the storage mode is import mode and today's date when we have uploaded. Now I'm coming to the hospital management data, that is we have taken from the database. Here you can see the name, this is the hospital management it is taking up, and the storage is direct mode. Can anyone say what is the difference over here? What is the difference over here? What difference you found it over here?
Direct query and input.
And you all are data analytics people now. You have to be very particular with the dates.
Okay.
Now tell me what is the difference you have found it over here? I'm just putting it up again and again. There is a one feature over here that is called data refresh. Anybody here, you can make it up. Data refreshed with your date and time is mentioned over here. And whereas in the direct query, what is happening? Your date and time is not mentioned over here. Why? Why it's so? See, I'll tell you now. When I'm talking with your report import mode, what is happening? We are getting a copy of it. We are getting a copy of it, so that copy has been put up. So that's the reason we can view it. And whereas in this data hospital management, when you're in your hospital management, what is happening? There is a direct connection from your data sources. That is your databases. There is a direct connection, and the data is not in your system. The data is not in your system. The data is directly connected with your database. Getting it? The table cannot show it because it is not in an import mode. The data which is in the import mode can be seen. Clear? So what
Yeah.
mechanic goes behind this? This is a very important aspect. Whenever there is, and this question is a must question. Whenever you are going for any interview, this will be the first question, and how it is working. Let me show you the back engine, what is happening to it. When I'm talking about the import mode, let me take it about the import mode. Import connection. I'm talking about the import connection. When I'm trying to get the data from any data sources. So what is happening? I'm connecting to your data sources over here. Okay. This is your data sources. This is your data source. And what we are doing it when your Power BI in your desktop Power BI. Okay, I'm talking about your I'm talking about your Power BI desktop. Okay, whenever this Power BI desktop is trying to access this file, so what is happening is that whenever it is trying to access in your desktop, what will happen? It will take an image of it. It will take an image. That image is called as a snapshot. Snapshot and image will be taken, and when this image is taken, it will be put forward to your compression. So whatever the data you are getting, that data has to be compressed over here. So who is doing the compression over here? There is a very permanent or a very good part with your Power BI that it is providing you the VertiPack or a X velocity. It is called as a VertiPack, or it is called as your X velocity. And in this, what work will be taken? Your compression of your data will be taken. What data it is compressing, whatever the data sources you are having, that data source will be compressed, will be reduced down the memory. When it is reduced down the memory, how much it is reducing down? It is reducing down to your 8 to 20% of your data, original data. Okay, your original data size, whatever the original data size you are having, it will be reduced to this data source size. Okay. Once this is done, so what is happening? Once the deduction is done, so what will happen? A local copy will be created. A local copy will be created, and this local copy will be containing what? It will be containing your compressed data. It will be containing your compressed data, and this compressed data will be taken up by in your Power BI desktop. That is your .pbx file. .pbix file. Okay. Whenever this is the phenomena, fine. Okay. Let me put it very clearly. This is a compression going on. This is a local copy, and eventually, when you are saving any Power BI file, it will be having an extension .Power BI X. Okay. Now, what is happening when the snapshot is happening? Snapshot is nothing but an image. It is just an image. So when the image is taken, so what does happen? What happens in the image? If suppose in the live scenario you are looking something big enough, that will be a small replica. In your eyes also, the small replica will be created. That replica will be in the compressed form. It will be in a compressed form. When you are doing this replica, whenever you are doing this replica, the Power BI is having a one wonderful feature that is called high performance analytical database in your on your machine. This will increase your, it will work with your memory powering it. Okay, it will be giving you the compression speed has been increased over it. The speed of compression, when the speed of compression will increase when you have a high memory. And this, how this will work is when you are going for your compression, it will be providing a high primary memory to you, and after the compression it will go to your again secondary memory. That is your secondary memory. It will go, that is your hard disk. Okay, and this is add-in feature, and this is the reason the VertiPack is going fine, and you need not to install it extra to it. It will be inbuilt to it. But if it comes with your Windows, and if it is not compatible with the Windows, no issues. It will be coming with your Power BI installation to you. So this is the reason why this VOTIPAC is moving up. And now when we are having a less number of compressed data, so what is happening? The process of the analyzing process will go very easier. Okay? Able to understand? Any doubt in this? Anybody have doubt in this? The process I'm talking about. Whenever we are connecting to a Power BI to any data source in a Power import mode, what is happening? We are connecting with your first thing. What will happen? It will connect to your snapshot. Snapshot is just place the powerful component that this snapshot puts the data into your Vertipex or X velocity. After putting this into a X velocity, what will happen? The data reads over here and compress the data and write the data into your Power BI files. And write the data into your Power BI files. Once it is written in the Power BI files, the output will be shown as your .pbx file. Whenever the pbx file is holding, now what the pbx file is holding? The pbx file is holding the local copy. This type of connection is called your import connection. Now, why it has been said that whenever we are connecting with an import, there is data compressions taking place over here. So, how much data compression is taking place? The data compression is how much? It is your 8 to 20%. So now my task is I'll just perform one task over here. I'll just put a task over here. Let me perform one task over here. So that task is the testing the import file. I just want to test whatever I have said there is a compression is taking place. So let me test the import file. For this testing purpose, let me connect the data. Where I need to go? I need to go to your, I'll go with your Excel file. Okay. Before going to that, let me take you to that Excel file. Okay. In this data set, see a performance data. I'll take at this moment. Let me take one Excel file. So I'll take this CSV file. I'll take a CSV file. Okay, this is a performance data. Just check it out. When it has been taken up, the date has been modified, the extension type it has been shown, and then the size. What is the size over here? It is saying here it is 42 KB. Fine. So let me put it up into your properties and see. It is saying here 41. Okay. 41 or 42 nearby to it. Now what I want is okay, for this purpose, okay, for that purpose I need to have your individual blank file. I'll take because two files are already included in this, so I don't want to mess up with that. So that's the reason I'm going with another file with your Power BI. Only one test file, that is this performance file, will be get into it. Okay. Now I am connecting with my CSV file. Location training. See here, nothing is there in the database. Nothing in the database. So here I'm going with, in the training, I have this performance data. So let me click on this performance data. So why I have clicked it on this performance data, the dialog box of connectivity haven't appeared. So by default, what it is here import mode. If a dialog box appear and says whether you want to go for the direct mode or here, see the data seems to be, some changes has to be done. The null values are there. So let me go and transform the data. When the query asks for your connectivity, direct or more import, then it is your, it's not your default one. When there is a default one, they won't ask you. So here what is happening? This is the null value. This is a complete null value. You can do two ways. You can do it. You can, there are the n number of ways doing it. You can remove the empty one. This way you can do it. Or you can go with your first row. You can select and then we can go for remove rows. There are n number of ways to do your transformation of the data. So at this moment, I am editing with my complete first row. Now, good to go. Yes. Data types are correct. No more changes. So let me apply this.
Ma'am, if the empty blocks are not in sequence, then what we should do?
Which are not in the sequence. Can you repeat
Like
again?
the empty blocks, empty columns, if they are
Okay.
not in sequence, like it's
There is
it's
a
in
techniques, transformation techniques are there. As we go further, I'll explain you.
okay.
This is only you're getting the data into your Power BI. So in there, how to get the data into Power BI are the three modes. So I'm explaining you that. And when the first mode is that import mode, then import mode is having what? It is a default one. And the second thing is that how it is working on a copy. A local copy has been created. This copy is your compressed copy. That is what I want to show you. See here. When it is loading, it will talk about your how many number of rows. Because as a data analytic people, a data analysis should be done with respect to the data in a role wise because it will be a factual data. So it's necessary to keep an eye on this. Once the data is loading, what is the memory it is loading? See here. We have 42 MB was my memory. Now it is going to 27, 28. How much memory it is taking here? Pay attention to this memory. 31, 32, now 34, 35. $42. Now it will round up. See here. 42 was my memory. I have taken it up in this. Isn't it? 42. Everyone was with me or not while installing, loading it. It was your 42 MB. The data has been loaded. Now what I'll do is I'll just save your file. Excuse me.
Did it get compressed, ma'am?
No, yet not. Now
Not
it will
yet,
be
right?
not yet.
Because
Not
previously we saw that it was 41 MB, and still now when we loaded the data, it was still 41.
see here. Now what is happening? Your data has been taken up, and internally what is happening? A snapshot is taken up. Now this snapshot will be passing the data to your Vertipack, and in the Vertipack, what will happen when you are loaded? You are coming from the transform to data. So in between, there is a Vertipack is taking place, and this Vertipack will be taken care by your high performance DB analyticals DPA. They will increase your RAM, and once the RAM is increased, what has happened? Your processing speed has increased. Now let me save this file. Let me save this file where I can save it. Yeah, I'll save here. See, what is the file extension? .pbix file. Fine. To know this, what I need to do, I am going for the demo one. That is your import one. So I'll just go with your import. I'll put a name, any name you can put. For our convenience sake, I'm putting import mode. .pbi file. Okay. Save this. Now let's go to the location where we have saved. Let me copy this for your kind. I have copied this. Now here it is. Tell me what is the size.
11,000 KB.
It's 11 point. Here it is 42 and here it is 11. Can you make it up? How much change you have done? 42 into you just multiply by 20 now. 8 or 20. 20% of this, how much it will be? How to calculate? Anybody have any idea? Let me know. How to get a 20%? How to get it? Multiplied by 0.2, 0.2. It is here 0.2. See here, we have 42, 867, something, 861. We'll consider 42 only, okay? 42 and what I'm doing it, I am going with your, what I have to do, I have to do with 20%, 20 divided by 100. Okay, 1 cancel. So what is happening? 2 by 10. So 1 by 5. 1 by 5 means how much? Are you all getting with me or not? How I'm doing the calculation over here? So see here, this is your 42. And with this 42, what I need to do, I have to multiply 20%. So 20, it has to be divided by here. 20 has to be divided. Oh, okay. Has to be divided by 100. Okay. So your 1 0 gets cancelled and here also 1 0 cancel. So your decimal point is 2. So here you are multiplying with 0 point. Now let me know the answer. 42 and 2. 0 point. .84. See here. What is the? Yes.
Will be like 0.2. I
Yes.
guess. Like,
Yes. So the 20% is so. So here you can see it is less than this or not. So this is how your compression is taking. This is a lesser value. This is the, in short, you can say it, this is the higher value and this is a lesser value. So how much it has been compressed, you can identify it. By doing your calculation, generic calculations, you can do it and you can find it out. This is how the compression is taking place. So my task, what I said, testing performance, I was talking about the local copy has been taken up. So here I have proven that my local copy has been done. Clear? Whatever the testing has been done. So what is happening? You have seen it. Clear? Now, next task which I want to do is your direct query mode. In a direct query, what is happening? Let me go to your direct query. Here only I'll go just beside to it. Now, let me show you the mechanism of your direct query. Direct query mechanism. In this direct query mechanism, what is happening? The same thing. You will be connecting with your databases. You will be connecting with your databases, and these databases are pulled up into your Power BI desktop. This is your Power BI desktop. In your Power BI desktop, what you are doing it, you are trying to access your database. Database in the server. Clear? So what is happening over here? We have your live connection is taking place. You need not to have anything over here. What is tracking? What is happening over here? We are going for your live connections. You are directly connecting it. Nothing is being stored over here. From year to year, when you are connecting, is what is happening. No data is being, no local file will be saved here. So you are directly accessing it, and when you want to refresh the data, what will happen? From here, refresh will be taken place. Every time, whenever you are getting into the data, see here. Once you are getting the data, there will be changes in the data, right? So what at this moment, what happening? You are having your live connection mode. Here will be your live communicating path. This will be in live communicating path given to you. Live communication path will take, and no data has been stored, nothing is there. And then in your local machine, you will be accessing your data. That's it. Nothing is done. Clear? Everyone
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
That's the reason here you can see the data view is not shown. That's the reason the data view is not shown. Now, next task. Next
So, ma'am,
data.
I have a doubt.
Mhm.
This hospital management file was taken from direct query, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's all. Thank you so much.
Because of this only, see here, it is not shown. It is in your direct. How to know whether it is a direct mode or because you will be a part of a team. So someone could do the work and you need to prolong it. So you how to check it out? Here you can put it up and you're very clearly you can see a direct query mode is it. And here the data refreshing will be done. If suppose what does the data refreshing is that if suppose I am including one more file over here. I'm including one more product for this and this product with the sales I have increased. Okay, I'm saving it. Now let me show you the data type of data. See here, no changes, but it has to change, right? So what I can do is I can go for my refresh, manual refresh, I can do it or not. So once I'm doing the manual refresh, you can see the data has been included in this. Fine or not? So similarly, when the data has been refreshed in your hospital management, who will take care and how it will be taken? And if you want to refresh all the data files in this, where you can go is here, you can go and refresh the data. So complete data sets, whatever the data sets are available over here, will be refreshed. Simultaneously, it will be refreshed and it will take time depending upon the capacity, memory capacity. Yeah, it will
We can refresh data in both the types. in both
yes, and
queries.
yeah, I'm yet to tell you one more thing. When I'm talking about your database on the database refresh, we can do it in your Power BI service. The refreshing manually, it is very easy, but I want my data to be refreshed every 2 p.m. on the morning time. At that time, is it possible for me to get up at the 2 p.m. to refresh the data? Isn't it? It will be difficult. So what I can do it, I can do it auto refreshing. I can do it. How to do that auto refreshing? That auto refreshing facility is available at your Power BI service. So how to go to your Power BI service? We need to write in your URL, that is the cloud server. So this feature is app.powerbi.com. You need to put this URL. In a URL, you need to put this address. And as you are getting the credentials or logins, you will be able to get into this. Okay. So in your workspace, whatever the data set is there, and to that data set, what you need to develop, you need to develop a gateway. These gateways are of two types, enterprise and I'll explain you as further we go ahead. If suppose I am publishing my import data, let me publish this data. I have, no, not this data. I have to go with this data. To publish this data, I need to save it first. Let me put it as a connection mode.
Just a quick question, ma'am. So this table is not viewable. We cannot view it. So then how can we like publish it? Like,
Yeah, it will be. I'm just showing you the same thing also. Don't worry.
yeah.
And when you are refreshing, when you're doing it, see here I'm giving the name as connectivity mode. Connectivity mode. Try to give one word as a name. Don't split. It's an advice. Now, where I want to publish is my folder. Yes. Yeah. Got it? Connectivity mode. Okay. Cannot connect to one or more data type to connect semantic. Ask the semantic model for help. Oh. See here, connecting mode has come up. Can you see here? Now I'm showing you the data. Now what is happening? The data has been refreshed, manual refresh has been done this way. When I'm going for the scheduling asset morning 2 p.m., I want this data to be refreshed. And whenever the refresh is there mentioned, your date and time, everything, whatever the refreshment you are doing it. And this refresh facility is available on your premium only. Pro will not have this facility. So once here I'm going it, manually I can do it. When I want to do your refreshing, I need to click this and I need to set up your gateway. First thing is that I need to set up a gateway. The any data which is on the gateway, we need to set up your file. So this is my login. I need to set up this file and say yes, add to the gate. Whatever the SQL server databases you are trying to it, your connection name you want to give it. Connect, I'll give my name. I don't have my data gateway installed over here. So I need to install this. Once the installation done, I'll be showing to you. This is how here you will go and give your here is your refresh parameters are there. Once the gateway is connected, your scheduling references will be highlighted. Over here, you can give your timings, whatever the timings you want to refresh, you can give it. As furthermore, we need to install this. Here is you don't have any gateways, so for this you need to install it. It will take time, so at this moment I don't want to get it into it. In a coming session, most probably I'll be showing to you. Because yesterday before yesterday, I uninstalled my Power BI and then uninstalled for you people. That's the reason all my gateways has gone. So this is the way you will be getting this refreshing feature available. And you were talking about data sets. Now, with this connectivity, we have, let me take you to the reports and the data sets. Here is your data set. In this data set, we do have all the data set which is available over here. You can see that is the data. This is in your cloud. This is your service. Cannot report because it is coming directly from your web. And if it is coming from the import mode, the data can be seen. Or you can see it. You can view the columns over here, but you cannot view the data in this. That's the reason we opt the performance is good with the performance is good for your import mode rather than going for your direct mode. When you can go for the direct mode is that when you are creating your own data folders, data flows over here, at that time, this data will be much in use. Okay. Everyone with me? This was your question, you were having it, right? Can we see the data? Yes. And whatever whatever the graphics you are having, your dashboards you are creating it, that dashboards will be available to you. That any dashboard you have created, that dashboard will be seen to you. Okay. Any doubt till now? Now, coming back to coming back to this, we have another mode. Let me complete that mode. Once the data is in this is a way of refreshing it. And import mode, I have shown you. Now, in a direct query mode, how you will refresh it? By your scheduling or by manual refresh. Okay, this is your manual refresh we have done. And this is the refreshing of your data will take place through a manual.
And one more thing, ma'am, just a quick question before we go ahead. So for
Mhm.
the import part, we are taking a file of like 41 KB and stuff. So
Mhm.
after that, the compression is only happening when we are saving the file, I guess.
Yes,
Is that
yes,
true?
yes, yes.
So
Because
yeah,
if you're not saving that file, it is not your PBX file. So whenever we are accessing it, it is your .pbx file. When
yeah,
anything which is in saving it, then only it will be a PBX file.
yeah. The compression takes place only when we are trying to save the file into
Yes,
the PBX thing.
yes,
Okay, now it's
yes.
clear. Thank you.
And regarding the refreshing of your data, here you can refresh it manually by selecting your data source. It's an advice to go with your data source. Select the data source and go with your refresh. And another feature has been added. Very soon I'll be talking about that to you. And one more thing is that we can convert the data also. Here we have a manual refresh, and this refreshing will be done with your database. The refreshing will be done with your Power BI service. So I'll be writing this way now. Whenever I read this, just understand that I'm talking of app.powerbi.com. Okay, I'm talking about this one, this URL. Clear? So because you all are new, so that's the reason you might be not knowing. So I'm talking about refreshing can be done. Where is the refreshing will be done? Because when we are having a data, definitely there will be a change in the data time to time. So this at your Power BI service, it will be done in a two modes. It will be done. One is your manual. In a VR also we will do have a two mode. One is your manual, another one is your schedule. So there will be a lot of question on the schedule one. How to you are going with the schedule? The schedule will be done with your gateways. Okay, with the schedule you will be doing with your gateways, and this gateways will have scheduling will be done to 8 different times. You have 8 different time zone. 8 different time you can go for it, or you can go for your 18. So it depends. 18 time you can refresh the data in 24/7, or 8 time you can go for it. So this facility is depends upon your licensing, whether you are going for the premium per capacity or premium per user. Oh, this is your premium per user and per capacity. Clear? Depending upon the capacities, licensing, your gateway updations or refreshing is dependent upon that.
So is it up to 8 or like we can do multiple times, like before, like 2 times or 3 times a day?
3 times C. For example, my data should be refreshed at 2 p.m. So again, after 30 minutes, there is a minimum duration we need to keep it is 30 minutes, 30 seconds. So the next one is the 30 minutes. So then 30 minutes after that I can go for 2:30. I can update it at 3 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30, and 5:30. Then I'll go with your 6:30. 7:30 is not allowed when I'm going with your premium user capacity, PPU, premium per user. In that case, this is the 8th time I can refresh my data. When you're working with the high data, as I said, your Bitcoin data or stock data is there, or IPL data, you are there, you are watching an IPL data. After 15 minutes, the data will be same or what? No,
Yeah,
right?
I get it. My question was like, if I'm running a business, I have two shifts. So for the morning shift and the evening shift. So can I schedule it 2 times, like once in the morning, once in the evening?
Yes, yes. I'm
Yeah,
saying,
that's what I was
eight,
asking. Like
eight,
just
eight, 8 different timings you can set up to one
okay,
day.
up to 8, right? Got it.
Up to 8,
Okay,
depending upon the licenses. Max to max you have 18 available. 18 times you can store it, reschedule it, and the scheduling difference should be half an hour minimum. Okay.
got it. Thank you.
In a coming class I'll be showing to you, coming session definitely I'll work with this. And now whenever we are connecting with this 5 thing has to be there, and refreshing is done this way. And now coming to the next mode, that is your live mode. We haven't spoken about the live mode. In the live mode, this will be showed to you in the import mode only. Whatever the file you are connecting it, it will be in the import mode. And live mode, we are connecting with your cloud data. Okay, you are connecting with your cloud data. We have a cloud data that is your O feeder. O feeder data. We have O feeder data. So let me put it up. What is O feeder data for you? Rather than me telling you. It is your online data which is coming from your websites. That is your XML data. This will be an XML data, you can say it in short. Okay. To connect within OFIDA data, we have an option given to you in your Power BI. We have an option given in Power BI how to connect to the cloud. We are having this one. And another one is the analytics. It will support only 2 data sets. Your live mode will support only 2 data sets. And this is your, which data set it will support? It will support your cloud data. And this, you have an Azure data. We have your AWS data. A lot many cloud data are available to you. That will be available to you, cloud data. And when we are connecting any cloud data, it will ask you a URL. So here, let me go and let me take it with your OFader data. OData. So here you can see OData is asking of your feeder data. So one example data I am using is your Northwind OData. I'll put this URL for your in a chat box. I'll put this in the chat box. As everyone has installed it, your Power BI, right? Please go and check. So just copy the URL and then come back to your OFeeder data, paste, and then good to go. See, when we are connecting with your cloud, very easily we can connect. And here you can see when I'm talking with your cloud, see which are the files we are having. We are having categories, we have customer and the customer data, we have employee data, order file, order details, orders. These are your tables which is folded. So similarly, you can check it out. We have a customer data. You can have a preview of it. Let me take this data, employees data, two data I'll take, two tables I'll take. Okay, both are at this moment. I am not going for the transform data. It is almost transformed. The data seems to be clean. Here, as I'm loading the data, I'm taking two files. It is not asking me any question over here, whether you are trust issue. It is not having any trust issue because your logins are already been supported to them. And where you can find this logins, I just want to show you. 91 rows are there. 91 rows have been included in this. Okay. Now coming to this data, you can see this data will be visible to you. This cloud data will be visible to you. And here you can see it is in your import mode. Whenever your import mode is coming, your refreshing also comes along with that. Clear? So how you can refresh it? Here you can go and refresh the data. Clear? In a live connection, now what is happening in the live connection? In the live connection also same thing. You are getting your data and go and put it here. And your live connection, you are connecting with your database, and this database is accessed through your import mode. Whenever I'm saying import mode, what is happening? What is happening? Your local copy is created, and this local copy will come to your PBX file. Clear? So it will be in your, again, import mode. Your local copy. Whenever I'm saying local copy, what is happening? Compression is taking place. Local copy. And this is your data source. And this is your PBX file. Clear? Here again, it is going in that way. And another one is the analyticals. We have the analyticals. The purple symbol will show. This type of a symbol indicates that is a live data. In a live data, directly you are interacting with your server data. Here you can see. Directly we are interacting with your server data. So here you need to mention your server name. Clear? So now let me do the comparison, quick comparison. I want to do it. What is happening and how in your interview question will be there. How many modes are there and which are more efficient way of connecting the data? The more efficient way, which will be the more efficient way now? You tell me.
Live mode.
Import.
Live. Oh, how many people are saying live mode? How many people are saying this? Okay. If you are saying import, fine. Why you are saying import? And if
Cloud.
you are because of cloud.
Because it's getting compressed.
Mm-hmm.
It is more easy to get the data from the cloud rather than having files on your computer. That's why I say cloud, I guess.
Yes, cloud data is also following the same scenario as your import data. It is resizing on the cloud. Data is resized in the cloud now. The data is not resizing in your system, but it is resized on the cloud itself. Yes, the best part is getting from the data from the live connection, but there is a glitch over here. If you don't have a high speed of internet or the data work, whatever the work you are doing on the data will be reflecting on the server, and many people are working simultaneously on the same data. What will happen? There will be a request, high request will be going with the data. So fetching of the data will be getting a problem over there. So that is a drawback over here. So let me one more thing I want to
So
show you.
which one is efficient, ma'am?
Import one is more
Import.
efficient. Yeah. So I one more thing. Let me complete. Then I will explain you the differences. Here, I have all the options available to you. Here is your import mode, and this is your direct query mode. Oh, this is your direct query mode. Now, what I want is after this, I felt that yes, I have worked on it. I just want my data to convert from direct mode to your import mode. Can it be possible? Yes, it is be possible. But import mode cannot be converted to your direct query. And one more thing, I spoke about the refreshing. I have spoken one sec. There's an emergency call. Let me pick it up.
Sure.
So sorry for this inconvenience. Okay. I was talking about the conversions. And one more thing I have said you, refreshing my, meanwhile, I can show that also. I have spoken about the refreshing over here. Refreshing with the manual refreshing, you can do it. One is your manual refreshing. I have shown you the manual refreshing. And I want automated also. Automated refreshing, automatically it should be automate refreshing I want over here. So to get this automate refreshing, where I can go for it, here you can see uh, in the visuals, when you are having no uh, reports over here you have an option called page refresh. This is off, and this is a new feature been added with your Power BI. And whenever I recommend the students to install rather than going for the setup is because of this reason. A new feature, a monthly new changes will be done in the Power BI, or yearly any updations is done that will be imbibed in the current versions. So what is happening here? Your Power BI refresh is off. Once I am clicking OK, see here, I'll do the changes over here. Here I'll go for another product F, another product for clear understanding and right product. Next. Okay. So this is the changes I have done. And I haven't done any refresh now. Let me go and check it out. I haven't done any refresh, so it will take. Why it is not taking? 30 minutes it's going. I'll just reduce down the time. Let me make it to 1 or 2. 3 minutes, fine. Or 2 minutes. Because of the session, 1 minute will be the sufficient. See here. Now you can check it out. Mhm. You need to set up auto refresh timings. 1 second I have shown. Yeah, 1 second. See, 10:47 the update has been done. Why it is not showing?
Maybe you didn't save them in the
Mhm.
notepad.
No, I saved it. Yes, yes. Once I need to close and restart or what? Auto refresh I want to 1 second. Mhm. Okay, as we go further, I'll explain this. It will be done. It will be done. Why it is not done, I'm shocked. But mostly we do that way only. You need not to worry about the data changes. Now you can see the data changes. The data changes is done. Now let me go and do one more.
Ma'am, for refreshing data, should we keep that notepad open? The
Yeah, you
file
can keep it. Yeah, you can keep it. It doesn't matter anyways. Let me close and see. Because we work with this. See here. Got it? Now you can see it. Now you can see it. Any changes I'm doing it. Any changes I'm doing it. It is reflecting over here. See here. Any changes I'm doing it. That is getting reflected over here. Okay, let's see. This is the only way we can go and refresh it, but it is not working. Why it is not working? I'll see after next session. I'll be explaining you this. Fine. And the second thing is that I want to convert the data. For converting the data, where I can go is I can go for your model view. In the model view, we are having properties. Yeah, what you said?
Ma'am, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, how do we identify if it's a direct mode or import mode or live mode without just by seeing it?
Yeah, put up your cursor over here, you can see it. By putting the cursor, you can come to know that this is your live mode or which mode. Here you can see this is your import mode. Now I'm going with an employee data import mode, and this is your direct query mode, and this is a direct query mode. Clear? Able to get? And the second
Yeah,
part,
yeah. Okay.
and second part is that when you are going with your data view tab or table view tab, the second way you can find it out is your table tab, and this your import tab will be able to see your data, whereas into your data direct query you won't be able to check the data. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you.
Here you can see in this you have data. I'm converting this table. You have the data property over here. Click on these three buttons. You will have your data property over here, and where you can convert your data to your import mode to your direct query mode. If you have any queries, addition,
Direct or direct import?
direct to import. Yes. Okay. Because new changes, just now I have installed the new version, so my previous one is not shown. You have an advanced option over here. Yeah. Something new had happened with this now. I'm not getting it. Here you will have an advanced option. In this advanced option, you need to go and check it out. I thought the same version will work. Okay, in a coming session, I'll show you that also. We can convert the data from your import to your direct to your import. Okay, direct can be converted to your import, but import cannot be done with your advanced option data in this data. Oh, yeah, got it. Here you can see we have an option called data over here. In this advanced, we have a storage mode. In the storage mode, here you can see you can go with it dual, or I can convert to your import mode. So you can have a dual mode, you can come back to your direct mode. But once you are leaving a direct, it won't be able to get into your import mode. To reach out this, where you need to go? You need to go to the modeling part, select that data set, which data set you want in the properties. In the properties, you can find this option. In advanced option, go and do it. And now I am converting this direct mode to your import mode. Once it is done, it won't be revert back to you. Okay, it is asking this question, the storage mode, whether your confirmation, it is asking for your confirmation, and if it is saying yes, so it will be converted into your import mode. This is how you are converting your data from direct to your import. Once this conversion is done, here you can see. Okay, done. Here you can see it. Now you can see it is here import mode. Clear? But still the data view. Now you can see a data view. A local copy has been created. Now in a data view, you can see it. Import. This is the hospital number. Okay. Everyone with me? So let me take you to the path once again, where you can find the conversion. In your model view, you need to go. Model view, we have a properties window. In your properties window, go to your data set which you want to convert. And when you are scrolling down at the bottom, we have an advanced option. In this advanced option, you will have your connectivity mode. See here, it is not giving me the chance to revert back. Now, similarly, I'll go with your sales data. Sales data also is not giving me. And we have the live data. This is your live data mode. Again, it is in your import mode. So this is the only way you can go for it. Once you are done in the import mode, you can revert. You cannot revert back to your direct query. Clear? Everyone with me? Everyone with me?
Yes, I have a question here.
Mm-hmm.
What is the use of this direct mode?
Ari, just now I have shown you the wonderful. See
No,
here.
what is the use?
What?
What is the difference?
Let me take you to difference. Now let me take you to the difference to your import mode. Import mode, and then we'll go with your direct query. The first difference, tell me what was the first difference you have seen it. What is the first difference you have
We
seen
can
it?
view the report.
Data storage. Let's go with your data storage. Storage, I'll say. Here, how much it is the storage? When it is talking of the storage, what is happening? Here you are having a local copy. Okay. Local copy is created, and here local copy is not created. No local copy. When no local copy, no compression is taking place. Oh, no VertiPack is there. And now coming to this import mode, how it is supporting to all the files, whether from your live data or database. In a database also there is an option given to you. So here what is in support all the data. Clear? All the data sets, data sources. And here what is happening? It is only supporting your databases only. If you are having any databases with the credentials, it supports only the databases. Only over here in front. And you're talking how it is different. Huh?
Database like you said, we only take databases like what kind of database?
SQL, Postgres, SQL. You can go for your Oracle,
So
DB2.
so we can take online data, not from the system, right? From other databases.
Yes, on that is your remote data. You are
Okay.
having a server. Here, you can check it out. I have an. This is your database. This is the connections. Okay. With your SAP HANA is taking a lead. Teradata, I have spoken about the terabytes. Teradata, BI connectors. With your Odoo, I have spoken this. This is the cloud one. This is the cloud one. So all these databases from the cloud you are coming, and this is the non-structured data. MariaDB as a non-structured. Getting it? The data are cutting. Whenever I'm talking about the databases, so this is the databases. Fine. Then from here you can get the databases. And I have spoken about the live. That is your cloud data. In the cloud, we have Azure special data because this is a micro product. So here they have given an option for you. Or if not, you can go for live services. Online services also is your this one data. With online, whatever the data is available, you can connect with your AWS. All your cloud data can be connected. Here is your Zoho. That is your ERP. Directly from the ERP, we are connecting it. And these ERP data will be stored on the cloud. So we are accessing complete cloud data. See cloud. Yeah, this is the name itself says the cloud data. Here is again a cloud Autodesk. Now, correct? Salesforce. Yeah, many people have heard about Salesforce. I suppose Azure DevOps. Azure is again Microsoft product. So with the Microsoft product, other also have been connected. 365 again Microsoft. SharePoint. With share market data, we have a better data over here. This is the data connection with your cloud. Okay. Now, what differences you are talking about and how it has been useful? That is the reason you are asking it. How it is useful? For most thing is that you are making a local copy, you're compressing it, you're installing the data into it, and when you are getting the compressed data, how much data you are compressing it? Your data is 100% data that has been compressed to your half the data, 8% or 20% data, 80% data you are accessing it. Only 20% data you are accessing it, right? When you are accessing in the local, what is happening? It has been compressed to your 20. Whenever we are compressing, the originality will be lost. Okay. So what is happening? We are working with this compressed data. So very easily you can reach up to your insights. Whereas when you are working with a vast data, whereas there is a no local copy, what is happening? Any data simultaneously I am working it, and one more record has been added. So it could be a problem, right? Let me stop the data entry and then I'll work on it. And once any updation you want to do it, you can do it. And the formulas, all the generic formulas, all the insights will be done once, and immediately you will get the result. And when you are working with that simultaneously, data is getting in and you are working on it, what will happen? What will happen? That could be a problem for you. That could you will encounter a lot of errors over here. Whereas here you have your space, you'll get all the things one in a time. With that data, you will do it, all the calculation. And once you refresh it, that data will get also reflected. Whatever the insights you have taken up, that with the same formula, it gets reflected. Getting it? That's the reason why the local copies are more efficiently working. Any doubt till now? Now let's come with your data dependency over here. How the data sources are depending. The next differences is your data source dependencies. Everyone with me or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is what I just spoke to you. Only while refreshing it. So it performs only while refreshing it. Data depends upon what? Data will be there to you, and refreshing, when it is refreshed, then only the data will be refreshed. So only while performing refresh it will be done. Okay, now coming to here, how the refresh is taking place. There is no dependency of the data sets. Here, what is happening? The data, you have a data connected directly. So what is happening? It is always whatever the data you are getting, again refresh, again refresh. So what is happening over here? Data is dependent on the sources only. Whatever the source you are connecting, the data source will be dependent. Always it will be dependent upon the data source. Always. No need of refreshing it. Okay. When you are developing, what is happening? No need of refreshing it. Simultaneously, the refresh of the data will be taking place. Here, you have to wait and then we have to perform the refresh. Clear? That's it. Refreshing, whenever you are doing a refreshing, this will be on your on-premise data. That is your gateways. Gateways will be provided. The gateways will not be provided to the cloud data. I want to tell you when in a coming session, I'll take that only first. So whenever we are building up the gateways will be working with on-premises data. That is on your system, that data which is called the on-premise data. And when the data is refreshed, so that on-premise data is then put onto the cloud. Okay. And if you have any cloud data, there is no need of your auto refreshing. There is no need of auto refreshing. By itself, it will done. Clear? The next point which I'll take it is, I am talking about the local copy. Who is taking the responsibility of the local copy? Who is taking the responsibility of your local copy? VertiPack. I have said about this. VertiPack, or you can call it as a X velocity. These two things combine together and will give you the local copy. Here your compression is taking place. Okay. And it is needed over here. It is needed over here. Whereas in your this, there is no need. No VertiPack with this. No need of VertiPack over here. Because the data is live data over here. No need of VertiPack. Clear? Now, when there is a no local copy, no data shown to you, it will be difficult. So when your data is available to you regarding your performance, now you can analyze and tell me what could be the performance, good or bad.
Good.
How good? Now tell me how good.
Because there is a local copy and also
Okay.
the file is getting compressed.
Another thing, still more there is a lynch, one understanding. There is no dependency over here. What does a dependency? Dependency on your external factors. You need not to worry about your external factors. What are the external factors over here? Tell me. Data transfer. Foremost thing is the data transfer. You need not to worry about the data transfer. Once the data is with you, you're working with that. There is no need of a data transfer, and you are least bothered about your network speed. Over here, if there is no network, what will happen? The data connectivity will be gone. And in between, the data is too high. The data is transferring till 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. It will take time. So here, this is the dependencies you will be facing it up. And here, what is happening? The next, what is that? You will be having your available, you will have your machine to work with this. Okay, you will have your own laptops, or I'll say machine over here. You will have your machine to work. You will have your desktop, your laptops, whatever it is. You will have the machines available to you. And the next thing is that, query time. Whatever the query time you are going, it is will be less. Any changes you are doing to your data, that will be very less. That's the reason I'm telling query time, query execution time. Or query time or query execution. Yeah, query means transformation. I'm talking about the transformation. The transformation is taking very easily. Clear? The transformation is taking very easily over here. But now coming to the external dependencies is high over here. There is lot of what is happening? Lot of data connectivity loss is there. Then that the data is gone, and we cannot go with your high speed. And we should have a high speed data constantly. And regarding the machine, you can have only one machine over here. You can have any machine you can connect over here with the data tools installed or not. It doesn't matter to us, but we can go for it. And the next thing is that your query, the query time will be high. Clear? Any doubt in this? Now the things are clear.
Yes, ma'am.
And one more thing. One more major I just want to tell you your Power BI features. What are the Power BI features available over here? Is that all your Power BI features can be done. DAX can be done over here. You can perform your data modeling. Data modeling you can be done because the data is visible to you. Data modeling you can do the DAX, you can do due to which you can analyze the data very easily. Fine. Whereas over here, what is happening? Whereas over here, you cannot perform any of these activities. All your Power BI features are not available over here in the direct mode. In the direct mode, what is happening? The data is not available to you. So when the data is not available, when the data is not available, can you do DAX over here? Can you do a modeling on it? No, it is your direct execution. The data is direct executed at direct query level only. Okay, everyone with me or not?
Yes, ma'am.
These are the major changes you can see. Now let me go with your direct query. When this direct, let me connect with your live data. I have a live
Ma'am,
data.
I have a question.
Yes.
Who uses import mode and who uses direct mode? What are the users? I mean,
What are the users? See here, if there is no chance at all, you have to work with your database also only. And the client is asking, we don't want to give you the data. You can access it from there only, from the remote data sets we are providing it. And from there only you want me to do the changes. So yes, you can do it, but it will be time consuming. At that time, to a client, you can mention it very clearly. It is time consuming and we require high resources. We require the licensing, high risk licensing you require, and all the resources because your direct query is dependent upon the external factors. That all external factors has to be worked on. We can do it, but that is expensive. And this is not expensive. That's it. That's the reason they are giving you 3 options are given to you. 3 different options are given to you. Depending upon that, you need to pick it up, which is the best. In the 3 ways, you can do the work. Getting or not? Able to understand?
yeah. Can you give us an example? I mean, I want to know if who uses import mode particularly or who uses direct mode.
Okay. Direct mode, for example, we have one more feature available in the this. I just want to pick up that also. One more feature is available in your Power BI, that is your data which is connected. Whether it is not in a database, nor in the cloud, nor in your import mode, in any hard disk. It is on your web data. Okay. Here you can take the web data also. In the last 2 sessions, I have shown you to how to take the web data, scratching the web data. Clear? So who users are you are saying? So all the users are using this. But as per your requirement, what could be your requirement is that is more important What comes their requirement? What is the specification you are getting? They are taking very quickly. I need the answer within the short time. I want the answers. I need the insights. So at that time, you need to tell the client that you will be working in the import mode, right?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
if the
Thank you.
client says no, I want my data to refresh, no one will say so, because you are not the one person who will be working as a developer. So you will be having a team of 4 members or 5 members, and each one will be doing they will do their own task. When they are doing the task, different tasks are being performed on one data set. Getting or not? For example, I have one data set over here. See here, I am just showing you. This is the data set I am having it, and one person is working on account data set. This is the data set one person is working, and eventually another developer required this account data. So what he does, he try to fetch this data. When two-person is trying to fetch this data, what will happen? What will happen? Tell me. Two requests are coming in. Already someone is using, that's the reason I have spoken to you regarding the licensing type. Dedicated resources, shared resources. Getting a what? This is what are dedicated resources or shared resources. If you are going for the premium version, you are getting a dedicated resources. Yes, you can go for it, but there is a limit. If 500 people are only, see here, I spoke about the web scraping. Web scraping, I spoke about it. I can take the data from the web, any type of web, I can take it and I can analyze the data. When I'm going for this URL, so that same URL can be accessed by 100 or 2 all over the world. Many people are accessing it. At the same time, 200, 300 hits are there. Fine. As a developer, when you are developing your website, web pages, you have to take uttermost care of your hit rates. So this hit rates can be anyone, as a technical hit rate or any viral hit rate. So this, what will happen? This hit rate will be hitting back. That's the reason your Power BI also becomes heavy. And whenever you are trying to connect it, a copy will be created over. Here you can see your copy will be created. Here your copy will be created. Here I have connected with the Bank Bazaar. I have connected with the Uninet many times. Here it is showing you. I have connected with your Fox Sports. IPL I have connected. Vijay Sales I have connected. World Matters. These are the things. Here I have connected with my database. PostgreSQL I have connected. SQL data connect I have connected. And again, this is your Postgres. Getting or not? Any doubt, or I cleared your doubt properly?
Yes, ma'am. It's clear now.
Any lynch is there, so let me know. As we go
Yeah.
practical sessions, you will come to know furthermore. We are done with your import modes today. We are done with your connections. Tomorrow, I'll be going with your transformations. Basic transformations, I'll be connecting with tomorrow's class will be with your transformations. Any doubt you have, you can ask me.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, till yesterday we just downloaded the Power BI. We didn't even get the data, and we didn't even work on it, and we didn't even publish on it. So, I mean, I just followed you till direct query, but after that, I'm just really, really far behind you. Please, I request you to take a step by step.
Sure.
In between these, you just I mean, you did many hundreds of settings. I mean, everything is just going out of my mind. So, I mean, it's really difficult for me to catch your speed. So, I ask you to please go step by step, because it's today is the third session, right? So,
Yeah, fine, no issue.
I mean,
See,
we didn't get the data, and we didn't even work on it. So, it's
sure,
really
sure.
difficult for us to understand everything and work on it. So,
Yeah,
please
fine.
go step by
I
step.
do understand. I do understand. For the freshers, it will take a time. See how to get into it. In your search bar, just go and click on your Power BI. You will get the Power BI option. Once you click on it, you will get your Power BI open. This is your Power BI interface. And from this interface, when you reached up here, where you need to go? You need to go to Get Data. And which type of a file? I have been providing you with the file, and you yourself can create a file. No issue. You can create your file. How to create your file? I'll just show you. Just build up your own file. Okay. Today at start time, with a start time, and I'll do some activity. And I'm putting some amount to that activity. Okay. So morning I got it up, and the first activity was I got my bread today for $12, and then I did my milk for my $13 or $10, whatever it is. And then I had my breakfast, preparing of your breakfast, egg. Okay, we'll go with your eggs, and I got it with my $7. Fine, this is done. So let me save this. This is your work. You are doing it. Your daily work. You are doing it. So whatever name you want to give, you can give it. So day 1 or data, whatever you want. I'll put it day 3 over here. Okay. And you should know the location where you are saving it. And when you are saving, see the extension, it is .txt. Okay. TXT or CSV file, same thing. Once you are done with this, close the file, and in your Power BI, this is the interface. First page it will look like Get Data. In a Get Data, go and search where is the text file. Here you can find a text file. Okay, click on this. Browser will open it up, and a day 3 I have mentioned it. Click on it, and you will get the data. This is your data. See here, bread, milk, egg. You did it. But while preparing this data, take a caution that you are using comma in each section. See here, start, I put a comma. This is the way you create your CSV file. Comma. And then next, these are my headings. These are my metadata. These are my headings. Headings of my column, right? This is my heading of my column, and this is my data. And this data also I am separating through your comma. I am separating through comma. This is your comma separated vector file. CSV file or text file is one another same thing. And if you want to open it into your Excel, you can open it into Excel also. CSV and Excel file both are same. Now coming back to your, see here, once you are in, you have a start, activity and amount is there, and the data seems to be appropriate. The data is on your right hand side, numbers are on your right hand side, and the things, this is your whole number. Fine, I find it, the data is very clear. If furthermore, if you want, you can go for your transform data. So let me go to the transform data, and any transformation has to be done, so that I'll show you. Here, it is your data type 1, 2, 3. You can see it. Your data type is a text over here. Again, 1, 2, 3. That is your whole data is there. No need of changing anything. And but if you are Queracity, out of your Queracity, you want to see what is going on. Here you have your M language written behind. Out of your Queracity, I'm saying, if your Queracity is that what is going behind and how it is taking place internally, your Power BI engine is taking care of it. If you can understand, well and good. If not, leave it. I'll explain you this all. Once you are done in the transform tab, what I want you is that this data is not yet into your Power BI. See here. Day 3, can you find day 3 over here? No, it is not there. Unless until you upload this data, that data will not be available to you. So at this moment, what I'm doing it, I don't have a work on this editor much. So I'll just close this editor. While closing, what I need to do, I need to save the changes, whatever the changes are there that I want to save it. So what will happen? The loading part is taking place. Now you can see your day 3 data is available over here. Now I want to see what is there in this. I can extract the data. This is the way of extracting the data, pulling up the data. Okay, once the data is pulled up, here in a report view, you can create your visuals. You can create your visuals. It will take time. Don't worry about that. Now I want to see whether the data is properly is there or not. So I can go to your data tab, and when in the data tab, please select your data source. This is your data source. Got it? Got it? This is the way you will get the data. Till now,
Yes.
we have done this much only. Okay, this is the thing, the shortest way I have shown to you. And I have given you the OData link. OData link, just copy that link and paste it over here. Paste it over here. Fine. And then click OK. This is another type of, this is a live data. Again, it is an import mode only. When you're clicking here, what will happen? Tables will be seen to you. Tables will be seen to you. Just check it out. What are the things are available in each table? Here you can check it out, and accordingly your requirement, according to your requirement, these are the master tables. So you can pick up the master tables. This is having a customer information, and this is having an employee's information, and the order. We have a sales also, suppliers territory, sales by category we have. See here, this all are there. So you can go and load the data. Yes, 4 files I'm loading it. Are you with me? This is a second type of loading. This is a live loading, and this live loading also will be in your import mode. The third type will be your direct mode. That cannot be, that is your database. That cannot be possible by you because you need to have 5 prerequisites I have spoken to you, that you need to have your server name, you need to have your database name, you need to have your credentials of that database, and then you need to have your port ID. So here you can see sales grocery. Got it? We have orders. We have an employee's information. Clear? We have a customer information. Now you are with me? Till now we have done only how to take the data into your Power BI. A fun? Will you able to load the data now?
Yes, ma'am.
Any other question, guys, from your end? Data sets will be shared to you today. CSV files, and you can create your own file also. Doesn't matter. Don't be dependent. And where you can get the data, I'll show you.
Ma'am, from Cashflow, we will be sending out them some data sets for their practice.
Okay, fine. That's great.
And one more good thing, ma'am, can't you open the tab which you just opened, like the Power BI thing?
Acha, Power BI, yeah, this one you're talking about?
No, the other one, the app, the software, yeah.
This one.
So in this, yeah, some of the, when you see the region thing, when I try to work on it, it says null on in the region part. So there are some information missing. So how do we work on it? Yeah, this part.
I'll be talking to you. We
Oh,
are
okay.
in the first stage. See, it's
All
not
right, my
null.
bad.
It's not null. Here
Okay.
you can see it's not null because there is a no entry had made up. It's here you can see this is the CR. I just want to remove. I'll take all and I'll remove your blank values. This is the way you do it. But whatever the action you're performing on the table view will not be considered. You have to do this all in the transformation.
Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
This filters, whatever the filters you are putting, but this is called a filter. whatever you are doing it, all the activities, whatever activities you are doing it. But mostly what I do in a real scenario is that, for example, I just want to know about this person. That is White Sea. Okay. So, okay, bottom, I'll take this person name. So what it is talking about this person here. He's having contact title is the accounting manager, and the first name is Elizabeth, and the company name is, this is the customer ID, and this customer name is Elizabeth, and what he has taken up, it's a complete detail of the customer, and he belongs to Canada. This is the postal code, this is a region, and who does this entry at the store. We have systems available to you, and that there will be an ERP software. That ERP software will have this, all tables will be formed to you, just you need to enter the data, contact number, title, this all will be there given to you. You just need to put up the data. This is how you are collecting the data from your ERPs. Getting or not? Everyone with me? So in a real scenario, we'll see the how the data are connected through this way only. If we have many tables, our connections are there. Here, I have to go and check it out with the Elizabeth. I'll just copy with this. I'll just copy the value. And with this customer, I will go to the who have attended this person. Who has attended the person? If there is any connection, we could connect. No, there is no connection. We have a orders. And this we have an with your, okay, we can connect with your customer ID. Here in your customer table, we do have a customer ID. Yeah. So let me take one customer ID. Alfic. Alfic is my customer ID in my customer table. Now I'm going to the orders table. In the orders table, I have a customer ID, and I'll put it here. At the topmost, it has shown. This is the two different tables. See how many orders he had made it. Here. With an employee ID, how many employees were engaged while he's making it. So what are the dates, on what days they have made an order. Clear? On the 9th, on the 16th, on 15th, 13th, 3rd, and 25th. Getting it? This was the data, and this was the required data, and the shipping date. This was the shipping date, and eventually where it has been shipped, everything will be shown to you. The shipping country is the Germany country. Clear? Address, everything. This is how you will connect the data. And how many orders has been sold to that one person. So this person is worthful for me. This customer is worthful to me. What are the things I can provide? What any discounts are there? You will getting the vouchers. Okay, we have a card. White cards will be given, discounts will be given to you, coupons will be given to you. How come the coupons are reaching to you? Because of this only. If you are going repeatedly, you are the wonderful customer for that particular product, there will be a repetition track, and depending upon that track, they will give you offers.
Got
Clear?
it, ma'am. Thank you. Yep.
That is what your data analytics will do. And anything we are doing over here will not be reflected on your this. See, once I have done it and I'll come back again, the filter will vanish. Oh, filter is available. So here this filter will not be affected in any ways. Clear? So any filters you are doing it, you can remove it. And the filters which matters a lot in the transform tab, where your data is being transformed. Okay, this is your Power Query editor. Clear? Any doubt you have, let me know. See that one customer is having this much employees are engaged to that person. One customer. 311446. So I want to know who is 31144. So here on a 3, this is Fuller is the 21, Delvo. This customer was engaging him. Godsworth. This was the last name, Anna. This is your sales representative, coordinator, sales representative. What are the positions they have? Who have attended that person? Okay. Any doubt furthermore? I think the time has been exceeding a lot. Any furthermore queries you have, or shall we stop here?
All good, ma'am.
Okay then.
Team, quick question to everyone over here. So actually, we were I'm sorry. We are thinking to have a off tomorrow. So is it everyone okay with it? So that you guys can get the recordings and practice and to get on the same page as the teacher's space.
You got 5 votes still.
Everyone can turn on their mics actually.
Yes, we are okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And also one more request. I mean,
Alright.
what we are suggesting is that as it is a Thanksgiving holiday tomorrow, we will be sharing the recordings to each and everyone, and we want all of you guys to revisit the recordings, understand what has been completed till now, and ensure and fully be prepared and get yourself to the pace where the classes has been done.
Okay.
Sure. So we will send out today's class notes and everything. So see you Sunday.
All right. I will